Was there ever a point where you were using him for money?
Hello and welcome to Lord Lukan. It's time to grab a seat and warm your cockles as we're in for some more love during lockup. Ayonna's devastated about going to prison.
I'm going to jail, baby.
Shonta shows some love.
Yeah.
Creepy Rick gets awesomer.
That's awesome.
And don't forget old Handy Pandy.
He made it really easy, so I wouldn't even call it scamming.
Hello there, my Bella Fleur, and thank you for your visit. Big love to those who've subscribed, you beautiful people, and marmalade sandwiches for the members of the Lukan Manor. Surprises, my little strudel, are what makes life so delightfully unpredictable. Some surprises are really big and scary, but kind of turned out to be mostly harmless. Some surprises come along at the wrong time, pull your pants down and throw you to the public. Sometimes you get a surprise.
All of the vomit that I am now cleaning up.
And then you get another one just in case you weren't paying attention.
So, God damn it!
Someone else who's not paying attention and getting a surprise or two is Ayonna. And today she's going to prison and is clearly really upset about it.
I'm going to jail, baby. They about to put me behind damn bars.
Yeah, woohoo, prison. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Oh my God. This is crazy.
Crazy?
Crazy.
Well, crazy, stupid, those things are pretty interchangeable, really. Anyway, it's the morning and all she has to do is get her little self to the prison by 11 a.m.
I'm nervous because I gotta be there by 11 o'clock.
Nah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not like it's important or something. And just as they're leaving, Ayonna realizes that she can bring some stuff with her.
I can bring my own t-shirts, bra, socks. I never heard of a jail that you could bring your own stuff. I didn't know that.
In England land, we call that a bang-up bag. Popularised recently when we chucked that ginger tennis player in jail for some stuff about, I don't know, blah blah, I don't care. Oh look, it's a celebrity going to prison. But he's a German too, so we deported him. Take that, 1940s. Anyway, Ayonna now has to do some clothes shopping before she gets to prison. Oh no, not another time-sensitive mission. I smell a montage.
Let's go. Drive off, drive off. You see what time you get? Come on, drive off.
Eastbound and down.
Ah, take me back.
Trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run.
So they race off at breakneck speed. And all they need is a whole mini lockup wardrobe for her time inside.
Underwear, bra, and I don't have nothing.
Just another day at work then. This next one's for Grammar Club.
I don't have nothing.
Secret high five, Grammar Club. Okay, so it's now about 10ish. And they need to be somewhere else by about 11ish.
So now I have to hurry up and run to the store and grab everything I need before I go to jail.
Ooh, I smell a driving montage. Okay, maybe not. While we're here and Ayonna's not up to much, let's talk about this. The love bite looking thing that's been here on her chest all season. What do we think then, my thinky viewers? Do you think this was filmed more recently and could have been made by the elusive Jamal? Is it a badge of love from one of her amorous co-workers? Or did she just have a crazy spot on that day and I'm just reading too much into it? What do you think? She doesn't feel cheaty, if that makes any sense. Don't think she's kind of a loyal person at heart. It just so happens that her heart is defended by layers of angry resentment. And there's something beautifully humanizing about the next bit.
My daughter's turning herself in today. Ayonna.
I love how mum their mum is. No matter how old you are, she's still there to embarrass you in front of your new mates. And it kind of reminds me of a time when the TMI was a bit too much for me too. And if you want to skip this meandering, here's the old time code. Anyway, this did actually happen to me. So I started a new thing with someone and we thought we'd just have a little check under the hood. Not the greatest choice of words. A quick oil check. No, that's worse. I don't know. Check out my penis. Mostly women, and I'm thinking, ooh, add some music, some drinks and a couple of fights and this place isn't too far from my local nightclub. The slightly moody receptionist asked, "What are you here for?" I looked around and thought, must be a pretty open and sharing kind of place. So I assume everybody has to go through the embarrassment of explaining it out loud in front of a queue of people. So I totally explained. And she said, no, I mean, is it an appointment or a drop-in? I then went to die somewhere in a corner. Anyways, Mum has some parting words of wisdom.
You learn your lesson.
I guess bye girl is America for off.
Think about what you did when you're in your cell.
Off to independence mode to see a Shonta. And today she's going to beat up her son. Not much else to report about, really, but I tend to struggle with her accent, and I can't really understand a word she says.
Did y'all do your chores?
Huh?
Did y'all do your chores?
No idea what that was.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's good then, presumably. Let's just get to the good stuff and trips over to Las Vegas and see what Andy, Pandy, and Candice are up to. Well, Andy, who's the peanut butter of boyfriends, he smothers everything he touches and is mostly nuts.
Okay, baby. Do you want me to go in with you? Am I allowed to go in with you? It'll be okay, baby.
I'm getting secondhand suffocation from this.
Relax. Like, it makes me feel weird when you're like doing that.
And that doughy eye thing can stop too, thank you very much. He's bought a whole spiel about anxiety and victimhood, and he's totally been blinded to the fact he's drip drying his balls.
I'm sorry.
Like, it's okay. Like, we're right here, all right?
I'm gonna dump him at this rate.
What can I do to help you?
Blimey, stop all this weak-wristed, bloody reaching and all the puppy dogging. But there is one thing to be said for old Pandy here, you know. He's a real pro at dump deflecting. Are you sick of the boring old "I'm leaving" and it being all over? Well, that's because you've not taken an amazing class in How Not to Be Dumped by Professor Andy Pandy. It occurs to me that I've been using the reference Andy Pandy. I'm not even sure if you beautiful people on the other side of the puddle know what I mean. Andy Pandy was this toy thing and got his own TV show. Ooh, look how creepy it looks now. Anyway, Candy starts dropping increasingly large hints in order to get rid of Andy. I mean, we all must know that she's actually left him by now. If not, then, well, spoiler alert. So let's rate her attempts at trying to get rid of him. We'll score each attempt out of 10 points in 4 areas: subtlety, compassion, style, and end results. But that final score, the end result score, is a multiplier. So if she doesn't score points here, she might not get the 100 points she needs for a clean dump. So there's the game. Let's have a look at the rounds. Round 1.
I can only do what I need to do, and I need to focus on getting this sorted out.
Okay, so this part is where she's just setting up the dump attempt. I'd give her an 8 for subtlety. Compassion, probably a 5. No style really, so 0 there. And there was no end result, so, 0. So that gives us an idea of how it works. Let's see what else is in store for round 1.
I need to take it slow, and it makes me feel really bad because we worked so hard to get all this done in preparation, and it's like crumbling.
Ooh, bit more to the point this time. So I'll give her 6 for subtlety. I think we've crossed over into the "it's not you, it's me" territory. Compassionate to agree, if self-compassion is a thing. So another 5 there. Well, let's see the end results for that all-important final score. But just before we do, Candice chucks in one of these. Sneaky maneuver there as she plays a non-verbal. And now Andy's got a job to keep the rally going. He kicks off with a signature move we call the dough balls, and as Andy's digging about for some words, from deep in the field, the waiter throws in an assist as he drops off the microwave lasagna. Damn, there's some pro plays going on here. And Candice didn't spot that tag move coming in, so she launches her counter-assault.
It's just not going how we want it to go.
Yeah, me too. I was hoping for way more meat in that lasagna. But that strike was a doozy. I'll elevate that to a 0 for subtlety, 3 for compassion, 2 for style. And what about that end result? Do we have a score yet?
But I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, well, he's not ready to quit and riposts with some stuff like, "Yeah, but it's healthy to be with me."
I know that you have not been in a healthy relationship before.
And she's like, "If he's the healthy option, give me the full fat MSG Left for Dead in the Ditch version." But is this parry enough for a victory?
I know we're forever, and I know you know that too.
Oh, it's a swing and a miss for Candice. But there's one thing Andy could do to improve his situation.
I feel like I can make this work as long as Andrew gives me my space.
Yeah, about 4,000 miles or so will do. And then you can see it dawn on Candice's face that this is going to be a little bit more difficult than she'd originally thought. It looks like it's actually starting to feel a bit like forever too. But at the moment, Andy's in the lead. So that's 1-0 to Andy at the end of round 1. That means she has to put her hand back in his sweaty little doughboy mitt. We've still got time for a knockout as we go for round 2. But before that, Creepy Rick is taking a break from all that singing and songwriting. try and sound cool with his Uber driver friend.
What's up, bro?
What's happening, man? Just go to the church on time.
Was that an accent he was doing there?
Just go to the church on time.
It sounded slightly southern and sort of slightly like he might be trying to do ghetto. Nice. And as you can tell, these are really great mates as the conversation flows like they were separated at birth.
That's awesome.
And Creepy Rick does a bit of interview stuff and gets distracted by a little fly.
Being able to get married was a big deal, and anything that...
So they get married and it's just like every little girl's fairy tale.
He's holding my hand there saying, this has been a fairy tale.
That's awesome.
And I'm not sure if Creepy Rick and Uber Guy have any clue about the optics. You know, the two men, one dressed all in white, in a car together, with just married on the side. But Creepy Rick's far too innocent for all that kind of thing.
I'm going to be sick!
But as soon as I thought that, Creepy Rick says,
I wish there had been a conjugal visit, but no, that's not allowed, unfortunately.
Personally, I'm not into people that look like they're experiencing 5Gs in a wind tunnel. But, you know, years away does do pretty strange things to you. Enough of this and all the other stuff. That Teddy got a section, he didn't miss anything. Joey went and did the meet the family thing. Snore. But let's just go back to Andy, and Candise and see if they're ready for round 2. But before they do that, they do this thing that I'm sure we've all done along the way.
Ready?
Yeah.
The whisper thing.
Yeah.
You know, one of you says something in the whisper, then after half a conversation, one of you asks, why are we whispering? I don't know. See, they do have the slimmest, most microscopic bit of charm in them after all. But no one cares about that. Round 2.
I don't feel comfortable. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how it's gonna work.
So, first throw is from Candice, and she's gone for the slightly more subtle approach. Bird has given it a slight sting with an ultimatum. I'm not going to score her yet, as I think she's setting up her next shot. But as she does that, Andy slides in with another tired old cliche.
I just know, I'm not gonna give up on you, okay?
And don't you love it when someone really truly loves you? You know, you can really see that heart shining in their eyes.
Still love me, right?
Or nodding, you know, nodding's good too. Now we know it's good because that's all it took to convince Andy Pandy that it's fine.
Okay, then we're good.
Yeah, see, it's all fine. But Kenny has had enough and pulls the car over to make a firm shot at a knockout.
It's too much for me to do this right now. It's just giving me too much anxiety.
Okay then, so let's get some scores. We got 1 point for subtlety. Maybe a couple for compassion, because the compassion was, you know, directed mostly at herself. 0 for style. And what about that important 4th score?
So you don't want to be together?
Ooh, that's a rim shot, but can she pick it up for the rebound?
I'm sorry, I just can't do it right now.
A slight retreat there. She added the not right now bit.
Right now.
That could throw her open to a counter jab. That's a dangerous move.
You don't want to just stay together and then I'll give you space?
Translation. Please keep being my girlfriend on the phone and I'll keep paying you. Then she says kind of no while sort of nodding ahead a bit.
I'm getting triggered.
Oh, it's nearly across the line, but she has cleared the friend zone before she's got the victory.
We'll still talk.
It's too much for me.
Nah, totally can't even be bothered to talk to you now. I've got your money, a place, a car, an expensive ass engagement ring, a phone, clothes, etc. What could I possibly have to talk to you about?
I don't believe it's me. She has trust issues.
Those are some expensive trust issues she has there. But that's not all the cope and denial Andy has for today. He knows that she loves him. It's just a bit hard for her right now.
I know that she loves me and I know that she cares about me, but it's just so hard for her right now.
Well, let's get back to the scores. And did she get the victory? Well, let's subtly scored at 1, 2 for compassion, nothing for style. But did it work? Well, they're splits up now and they're splits up then. But did she actually nail the end result?
I can love you, I just need to love you from a distance right now.
Nope. That there is a maybe, and in Simp World, a maybe is as good as a lifelong commitment. And how do we know that's the case?
I love her. This is the person that I love and want to spend the rest of my life with.
See, no one learned anything. She has it all and doesn't care. He'll just keep on giving it all because he cares, and he thinks he's being a martyr for love, and we'll all just sigh a collective sigh. And just to add insult to Andy Pandy's baddie, she even takes his charger.
Can I take this charger? I don't know if I have mine.
That's fine.
Oh, I really felt that last bit there, didn't he? He was okay with all the apartment and money, but his charge army, that's just too far. So Andy drives off into the dusk, and look who's back out shortly after. And this is where we come full circle as we're back at surprises and the clip we came in on.
Was there ever a point where you were using him for money?
And the only real surprise here is that we actually get the truth.
I'm doing whatever I need to do to get what I want in life.
It's a bit like a reveal at the end of Saw.
9 out of 10 people that are in prison are gonna take that.
Stick to the plan, you got this. Don't freak out.
Well, that was an episode, wasn't it? And that, my friend, is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed our little ramble along the lockup trails, and it'd be lovely if you feel I deserved a little like and subscribe. Please do check out one of these previous offerings, and I'll look forward to seeing you again. So until we meet again, stay beautiful, love to my 3, you take care of yourself.
Please subscribe now for our play. Thank you.